Welcome, everybody, to Midday Magazine for this Wednesday, February 26, 2025. I have your host, James, here, and I am joined right now by some of our favorite people. We got the ODC with us right now. We're going to be talking to Ann and Sami and Mark, and I will let you all introduce yourselves so the audience can put a name to the voice and some of that. We'll start with you, Sami, who is on the phone with us.
Hi, I'm Sami Szynskie. I do the Better Together program for ODC, which is our friendship matching program.
Thank you so much for being here, Sami. I promise I didn't have you introduce yourself just so I knew how to say your last name. That is not at all what I was doing there at all. No, my last name's Malouf. I mean, it's just as difficult. Don't worry. But thank you for being here, Sami. We do appreciate it. And we'll be talking with you more in a moment. Ann, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, Ann Lepak, Director of Public Relations and Fund Development for ODC.
Ann has a booth here. She hears here so much. We love that. We love talking with you, Ann. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Always appreciate when you're able to bring a guest in, and we got a special one with us today. Mark is joining us from the ODC. Mark, good to have you here with us.
Thank you.
Appreciate you being here, Mark. And if I understand right, now we had some plans here of how we were going to start the show, but Mark had other plans. We're going to go ahead and follow Mark's lead here and everything. I'm going to clear the lane and let Mark and you guys talk a little bit about the 60th anniversary coming up, Ann.
Yeah. So, as we shared, I think last month, we're real excited that we're sharing celebrating our 60th anniversary. And Mark is very passionate about that. And I think I shared last month that I had been with the organization for 33 years. And as we were talking, Mark, you've actually been with ODC, participating in a part of ODC since when? For how long?
Since 38 years ago.
Wow.
38 years, yeah.
That's pretty cool, Mark. That's pretty cool. That's impressive.
Yeah, so we were just talking on the way over, just some of the things that, I asked Mark some of his favorite things or, how things have changed. So what have been some of your favorite things or how has life changed for you over those 38 years since you've been with ODC?
I would say about the same.
About the same?
Yep.
Well, you don't live at home anymore, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, you have your own apartment?
Right.
Okay. And then you're doing some work at ODC?
Right.
Yeah. And Mark is really one of those guys that really enjoys the marketing, public relations, fund development aspects. And so he likes to really get involved in, just the events that we do, supporting those, volunteering. And then he always has really great ideas of other things that we can do in fundraisers for the community. So he's, approached us with, can we do something so that we can donate to the firefighters memorial? And we did a food drive, I think, for the Humane Society. And so Mark really has a passion for giving back to others. He's just really excited to have been part of ODC and seen the transformation and all of the things that have changed for him in his life as well.
And I appreciate this so much, Ann. And great job with the questions there. Don't get too good at this. I need this job. Don't take it from me, Ann. But no, in all seriousness, those are great questions. And it leads me to want to ask Mark, just kind of piggybacking on what you were saying there, how you imagine your life, Mark, without the ODC. If we didn't have an ODC in our community, it's a heartbreaking kind of thought to have. Just your story alone is so impactful and so such a great growth and evolution for you. Going from where you started, I imagine, to now having your own place and the independence that you experience. I imagine that's got to feel great. That it means a lot to you.
Right.
Yeah, that's really cool. And I appreciate you being here and sharing this with us in the audience, man. These stories are so important to the fabric of our community, the tapestry of our community, all that. I love being able to bring these kind of things too, along with obviously a perfect example of what the ODC is about and the impact it makes, not just on individuals, which is certainly noteworthy, but the economic impact it makes and the impact it makes in almost every layer of our society. It's incredible work you guys are doing over there, and Mark is a great example of that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and we're pleased to have Mark part of our team and always helping us to put on some good events and some public relations and always willing to help. He actually reached out to me last night. Halloween event he came to and supported that as well. So always willing to help. So
Mark, why was it important to you that you made sure today we are going to talk about this 60th anniversary?
Okay.
Yeah. Well, what is it about that you're so excited about the anniversary, about this?
I was born in the same year.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
that
that's
makes
a good one.
sense.
Yeah.
I never really know, it was kind of Mark's idea. He's like, we really need to do something for our 60th anniversary. And I guess I didn't realize that. Wow.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
On the 21st of November.
Okay.
That'll,
all right.
you'll be the big 60.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh,
Interesting.
ooh.
Well, then we better do a big celebration then.
Oh yeah. I'm seeing a lot of celebrating happening over
Yeah.
there at the ODC. That's fantastic. And we are very excited about this. This to celebrate it with the community as well.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
being able to let everybody celebrate on this one.
Yep. Absolutely.
We will. Let's dive into some events now and talk a little bit about some of the things that are going on over at the ODC. And we've got Sami with us to do that. Sami is the ODC Community Light Development worker over there, and she's working on Better Together program and some other things. Sami, what can you tell us about this Better Together program and how it's helping the community?
Simply put, Better Together is a friendship program. We all need friends and connection, and when we have been out in community recently, we've been asking people to come and talk to us and just tell us what friendship means to them and what they cherish about their friendship. And it's the little things, right? They say, like, it's just talking to my friend, it's giggling with my friend, it's sharing a meal, it's sharing my struggles, it's going for walks, it's all of those everyday moments which makes friendship special. So when we talk about the Better Together friendship, it's matching an adult with a disability to someone in the community to form a friendship for all of those little life moments. So we don't say that like it has to be big and grand. It's the everydayness that makes the program so special, to have a friendship that's just for you.
It's a wonderful idea and very well worded. And I think one of the more relatable things as adults, one of the things I love when we have the ODC on is showing those parallels, those connections, the things that we have in common, not just with the ODC in general and the staff and the people there or anything, but just the empathy that it creates. And I think that and I've talked about this on our morning show a number of times, the older you get, the difficulty in making friends. And just how you don't think about it much, but it's actually kind of difficult, and it's not always easy. And the older we get, when we go more stuck in our ways, or are what we think and want and everything, or have less opportunities to be in parts and events where you can make friends. Something like this is really showing, giving an opportunity for that, for people to make new relationships, make new friends, and along with celebrating the ODC and some of the great things you guys are doing over there. Like recently, Sami, you guys worked with the Cookie Jar, one of those businesses. I have to get over there. I'm a big cookie guy. I am a cookie connoisseur. I don't want to brag, are you, Mark? All right. We might have to compare notes sometime, man, because I love talking cookies. And they look like they have a great business over there, and already a business that is putting into the community and working with our nonprofits. A tip of the hat to them for that. What were you guys doing with the Cookie Jar, Sami?
As part of a grant that we got as ODC, we're expanding the Better Together program from just Stevens Point area out into the Wisconsin Rapids area and the Marshfield area. And so every quarter now we're doing an event with a community member to share about Better Together, to raise awareness about the program, and of course in hopes that people will sign up to be a friend. But the reason we partnered with the Cookie Jar is because we appreciate the small business. We appreciate being woven into the part of the community, and the family there is just really lovely. So we asked them to partner with us. So we got to share about Better Together with all of the people that came in. We also got to raise awareness about the Cookie Jar so more people will know about their wonderful cookies, which, yes, you and Mark have to go to. And they have dirty sodas. If you don't know about dirty sodas, that's the place to check it out. And so it's a reciprocal relationship. Like, yes, they're letting us come and tell people about Better Together, but we're also supporting a small local business at the same time. And that's who ODC is, and that's what Better Together is. It's never about one relationship. It's about building community.
It's one of the strongest things that our area does in this idea of businesses and nonprofits working together. And one of the things that I like to stress any chance I have when it comes to these things, if you are a marketer, if you are in sales, if you are running a business, it is marketing 101. One of the best ways to get a bang for your buck and more profit back or whatever is working with a nonprofit. There is no price you can put on good PR. and you get great PR working with our local nonprofits, especially an ODC or somebody like that. The good feeling, the good nature that you have from working with them, those feelings, you can't put a price on any of that. I hope that that's understandable right away. But just a touch to your, if I can't reach your heart, I'll reach your wallet. This is just a smart business move. It's the right kind of way, because there's nobody who's ever worked with a nonprofit and been like, well, that was a waste of money. That doesn't happen. You get a bang for your, but you get more. You cannot put a price on good PR. Working like the Cookie Jar did, we're talking about them here. They didn't pay us for advertising, and you're getting free advertising right here. And I would welcomely love to work with them and love talking about them. And we love supporting local teams. But just as an example of what we're talking about here, that's the kind of stuff that can happen when you put your business and associate it with a nonprofit. The ODC has lots of great events throughout the whole year. We encourage you to reach out to them and be a part of this, and show and see the example. You don't have to even believe me if you don't want. You'll see the example when you do that, and you hear me doing this like I'm talking about the cookie jar or things like that. It's just a great opportunity, and it feels good to be able to be a part of those things. And I want to continue that kind of conversation a little bit too, because we want to send a shout out to our friends at Savor the Arts and the Arts Council. We work with them a lot. Actually, I was just emailing with Sally this morning over there, working out an interview with her. And recently, you guys all worked together a little bit on the Jeff Allen comedy show.
Yeah, we did. And we are so thankful to Sally at the Arts Council and the Jeff Allen Show. And we just really wanted to thank the Arts Council and also the folks that came out to that comedy show. It was very, very well attended. It was a great show. And we were fortunate to be beneficiaries of $3 from every ticket that was sold, and then also some additional donated dollars that came in. We were the recipient of just over $2,100 from that show to benefit ODC and our Opportunity for Hope, our mental health clinic, which we've talked about quite a bit. And so we are just so thankful to have all of these opportunities to partner again with our communities and how we just work together to help support each other.
That amount is amazing, but no matter what the amount was, that's amount that wouldn't have had otherwise.
Correct. And just Sally being able to share a little bit about why ODC was chosen for that, and then also we received the check. We had the check presentation at the February show, and again, just another opportunity to connect with our community and share what ODC is doing and what we're all about. So that's just awesome and amazing.
As you know, Sally was very excited about this, and she was just very, very happy to do this and loves doing things like this with the Arts Council. But I got to say, I talked with, we got to interview Jeff as well, and Mr. Allen joined us on air and off air. I talked to him a little bit, and he really loved this. Like, he really appreciated it. And one of the things he really enjoyed was learning what the ODC was and the work you guys are doing over there and everything. So just a tip of the hat to him, too, as well for that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just wanted to share and a shout out to Mark and some of the other folks as well. Mark and some others helped with stuffing of the programs for that event, and then they also helped with distributing the program. So again, just that partnership of supporting the Arts Council by also having some folks there to assist with that. So
very cool. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
We do want to talk about as well For Hope Golf benefit that is coming up at Sand Valley.
Yeah, so I just wanted to share a little bit. That is coming up on May 15th. Again, it's a fundraiser to support our mental health clinic. And, this is really critical. Mental health concerns are still, very critical in our community. And so every dollar helps to support the work that we're doing. We're a unique clinic in that we're a not-for-profit, and we're able to provide services to folks that receive Medicare, Medicaid, are uninsured, underinsured, and so that, there's an opportunity for everybody in the community to receive mental health services and support. So we're super excited about it. We have started seeking sponsorship opportunities, and I gotta say, we are doing very, very well. We are getting lots of sponsors for the event. It's a really awesome event. This is our 5th year. And so if anybody's interested in sponsoring or golfing, now would be the time to sign up, because we really don't have many, many spots left. And I would just like to do a couple of shout outs to some of our sponsors. We do have 2 lunch sponsors, Solaris and Exact Sciences. So thank you so much, you guys. And then our event gift sponsors this year, again, Gotcha Cranberry and Ho Chunk Gaming in Nakusa. So just again, so appreciative of the support for this event, and looking forward to some beautiful weather and a great event, and making some money to support our mental health clinic.
My little brother loves this event. He's a big golfer and looks forward to it whenever it's coming around. So I know that it's around the corner when I'm getting texts from him. Hey, is it started yet? Hey, do you got any information about that? He always thinks I have like inside information or something like that.
Well, you could. You know how to find us.
I do need to just reach out. It's such a great event that the community loves getting behind. I'm not surprised to hear about the sponsorships filling up and everything. It's good. It's good news. It's a good problem to have. It's great. Yeah. But all that being said, I love these events as well that not only bring in different businesses and nonprofits together, but you're having people out there. They're going to have a good time. They're going to be enjoying themselves. And there's going to be moments when they're out there, maybe when they're walking up to the tee or something like that, or driving to find their ball or whatever. And they're going to be reminded of what this is all about and why they're out there that day. And how good it feels to be a part of things like that. Whether small or a big piece, being a piece of the work that's going on at the ODC isn't lost on this community. And speaking earlier to what you were talking on about how long you and Mark have been here and how long the ODC has been here, the work has been built. The foundation has been built. It's awesome to see these things. I also like to take these moments as we're getting to celebrate a big anniversary for the ODC to just take a pause and be like, man, this is impressive. This is really impactful. The work you guys are doing, the community, the way other businesses and nonprofits are coming together, all of this to make our community that much stronger. And all this being said, too, the ODC having our back, the ODC being a pipeline for businesses in this area of like, hey, you need workers? We got people over here. So much of that stuff, and the things that I don't think we get to talk about nearly enough, Ann. Yeah. It just all comes together with an event like this.
Yep, absolutely. And yep, we are just so thankful. And I got to say, mental health, in some way, shape, or form, I think touches everybody in our community. And I think, a lot of the sponsors and people that participate, there's definitely a personal connection. And so, I think it's just a great event that supports people who really need the support.
Got a couple minutes left with our friends at the ODC, so we did want to touch on Entertainment to Empower. That is also coming up relatively soon. Yeah,
that's coming up real soon. Actually, March 13th. That is going to be held in Marshfield at Hotel Marshfield. We're super excited about a comedy sports event. And again, event sponsorships and tables for sure are filling up really fast. And so really, this is the last chance. If anybody is interested, they can go to our website or give us a call because we have to finalize everything by the 5th, which is next week. So coming up real quick. And again, just want to shout out our gold sponsor, Forward Bank, and our silver sponsor, Hotel Marshfield. So want to thank everybody who's signed up and going to be joining us for a new fun event this year.
I was going to say, this is a new one, isn't it?
It is a new one, yeah.
That's really cool. Very cool idea. And such unique ideas over at the ODC. I love that part of it. These events that we're talking about, they always have something new or something cool, or just the event itself being new and fresh. That's a great idea, by the way, too. That's a popular thing right now. Yeah. That's going to be fun. That's going to be a good event.
It's going to be awesome.
We will be highlighting these on our morning show and our good stories of the day. We're going to make sure you guys get a great turnout. I want to remind all those businesses out there to reach out and be a sponsor with any of these events, and associating yourself with the ODC can never go wrong there. And we, once again, Ann, this is on me as an interviewer. We haven't even scratched the surface of all the things going on at the ODC. We didn't talk about Ink Splash or Milkweed Market. Encourage you to find out about those, everybody. Go to their social media. You can catch it out there and share their posts on your pages. And, of course, you can find all this information at odcinc.com, odcinc.com. Ann, thank you so much for the time. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
And we appreciate you, Sami, for joining us. Thank you for the time.
Have a great day. Thanks.
You too. And Mark, this was a great interview, and I got to tell you, man, between us,
Can I say one more thing?
Please do.
I bought it to at a baseball game.
Okay.
Wisconsin Rapids Red Hawks.
Ah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm going to be doing that again this year.
Very cool. Very cool. Oh,
In
that's going to
May.
be fun. That's going to be fun. You're going to have a blast. That's going to be a fun time. That's good. Thank you for that, Mark, and thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate you, Mark.
Okay, thank you.
And thank you both. And we'll have more good stuff coming up for you right here at 97.5 FM WFHR, where we're going to be wrapping up the week of Midday Magazine in the next couple of days. Our Thursday episode will feature Family Natural Foods, and in part 2, Janelle Weir from UW Extension. On Friday, we'll catch up with the ADRC, and in part 2, we will talk with our Wisconsin Rapids Superintendent of Public Schools, Ron Rasmussen. All that coming up for you right here. And of course, we'll have some other great stuff on the radio dial for you. Be sure to join us for Playmakers. We'll have that from 5 to 6 Wednesday and Friday this week. And we got great basketball on the radio dial too. I don't want to skate past that. 6:40 Wisconsin women's basketball hosting UCLA. Be sure to catch that as well right here at 97.5 FM, 1320 AM WFHR. We are locally grown radio.